All right, you guys know what time it is. It's time for another top 10 list or top 5 or whatever. This one has 10 coins, and um, these are coins, again, that are sold through the 2019 Heritage Auctions Fund Sale. So we're going to wrap up the denominational portion of these lists with the half dollars. And I tell you what, I have a big time treat for you guys. Because I know some of you are probably expecting a list just highlighting candy half dollars because it's our most recent, design and denomination pairing for the half dollars. And, well, there is a top 5 candy half dollars. However, they're all proof coins. And they're all phenomenal. But I didn't want to subject you guys to that kind of torture because if you're anything like me, variety is the spice of life. I want to see business strike coins. I want to see key dates. I want to run the whole gamut of various different types of coins. So if I showed you 5 consecutive proof coins, I would be doing you guys a disservice. So this is a little extra special treat for you. And I guarantee you're going to see it all. You're going to see some moderns in there. You're going to see some of the classics. And key dates, they're all well represented on this list. Secondly, you will not see a dollar coin listing on here, primarily because, there wasn't much in the way of the modern dollars, anything worthwhile talking about, so I'm not even going to go there. And I would show you guys all classics, but, I'm going to reserve that for my bigger list. Which I believe I might make it a top 20 or so of my favorite perennial coins. Plus, I'll splash in a few of the big dogs in there that sold for hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. Okay, you won't want to miss that. That'll be my next video, and one I'll be working on pretty much for the whole day. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? So my number 10 coin, okay, is a remarkable looking example of what would be a 1964 accented hair candy half dollar. As you'll see on this particular grade, okay, about half my list is compiled of NGC graded coins. And believe it or not, a couple in my top 3 are NGC, so that's pretty remarkable. This one graded out NGC Proof 68 Plus Ultra Cameo. Now, don't be deceived because it's really difficult to image proof coins. And Heritage does a pretty good job. However, because of how mirrored the fields are, you get a lot of light reflection back. So you're not going to see the Ultra Cameo on there as well. And that's understandable. This coin sold for $13,200. Okay, so candy half dollars has kind of been like the running joke in the numismatic field for a while, up until a couple very, very high-end, very prominent candy half dollars have come into the marketplace in the last 5 to 10 years. Now, these are coins that have sold for many tens of thousands of dollars, and it's really raised a lot of attention within the community that, hey, you know what, there is a lot of collectability in this series. Not only improve coinage, trying to find those deep cameo high grade specimens, but also the business strikes as well. So I'm glad to see this coin on the top 10, and that is the number 10 coin on there for you. Alright, so let's take it back a notch. Okay, we're going to go take a look at another 20th century type coin here, and it's a lot different. This is my number 9 coin. It's a 1914 Barber half dollar. Holy smokes, what a coin. This coin right here exudes the kind of eye appeal that you really want in a coin. And I think, I can't speak for everyone, but this is probably bar none one of my favorite coins on the list. And it's certain that, very few coins exist that look like this. But anyways, a little bit of information on this coin. This one was graded PCGS Mint State 66. CAC certified, and this bad boy sold for $14,400. In addition, I don't know how adverse you guys are to this particular series, but 1914 and 1915, the Philadelphia coins are key dates in here. Seeing as how the mint was prepping up for the Walking Liberty half dollar series, they ratcheted down the production of their half dollars. And this coin right here, by the way, believe it or not, only has a mintage of 124,000 pieces. So it's very, very few and far between. A lot of them have circulated during that time period, so the survival rate is extremely low. But nonetheless, this is a pretty gosh darn good, remarkable coin right here. So I'm glad to see this one on the list. So we have two coins that are 7 and 8 respectively, but they're tied because they finished at the same dollar amount. So I'll just go ahead and throw this one in here. This is going to be a 1960 Franklin half dollar. Okay, so this is my tied for 7th, even though it's 8th. So this one, again, graded by NGC. Proof 69 Ultra Cameo. Whew, this is a coin that I haven't seen in quite a while. It's beautiful. I would say I'm not a huge fan of the Franklin half dollar series, but you know what? I've learned to appreciate it a lot more over the years, and you know, finding a cameo coin in a proof set isn't all that difficult, but finding one of this grade in Ultra Cameo, you put two and two together and you have simply a remarkable coin. So this one hammered at $19,200. Truly marvelous example. So coming up next on our tied for 7th list, we have a 1905 Barber half dollar. Okay, this is another Barber inclusion onto my list, and I'm happy to put a few of these up on here. Again, I love variety. This coin is a amazing example of a coin that we should all take a look at. If you have 10 grand to spend, $20,000, and you want something all original, high grade, this is a coin right here that has plenty of stuff going for it. First of all, it's in one of those old PCGS green label holders, okay, which some people would say the coin would be undergraded because they weren't very conservative at all, 20, 30 years ago when this thing was being graded. So it is a PCGS Mint State 67 CAC certified, amazing toning. This is personally my favorite coin on the top 10 list. This one also sold for $19,200. Again, tremendous coin, tremendous example. You're not going to see another one like this for a long time, and this is another one of those semi-key dates in the series with only 505,000 pieces produced over its time. So we're down through our 4 coins here. So we got 2 more coins that are both 5 and 6 respectively, but they're tied based off of dollar amount. And the first one is going to be a 1921D. This is your key date in Walking Liberties. Walking Liberty half dollar. This one is graded NGC Mint State 65. Again, this is a tremendous example. This is the perennial key date in the series. There's no other coin that could compare, with maybe exception of the 1921. And it just goes to show you, the survival rate has made these extremely expensive because a lot of them are in either good or VG condition. You don't see them in mint state that often. So this coin right here, of course, again, a key date with only a mintage of 208,000 pieces. By today's standards, that's minuscule. Seeing as how we have coins that go into the billions, today, it makes this one seem like a true rarity. So how much did this one sell for? How about $20,400? And our next coin also sold for that same amount of money. It's a 1923S Walking Liberty half dollar. And I tell you what, this one is just as nice as that 21D. All original, beautiful coin. 23S, of course, has a higher mintage limit, 2.1 million pieces. But this is a coin, yet again, because of the era it was released in, a lot of these exist in, AG to VG condition. You don't see a lot of mint state examples of this coin. And that's why it's sold for $20,400. So this one's a PCGS mint state 65 plus, CAC certified. This one has all the legs. It's fantastic. It's a phenomenal coin. And I'm glad this one's on the list. So do you guys like Walking Liberty half dollars? Well, I have another one here for you, and it's a 1919S Walking Liberty, and this one is a gorgeous, gorgeous coin. This is a somewhat semi-key inclusion to the Walking Liberty series. Again, that survival rate thing, man. A lot of these were worn down, and you don't see too many of them above fine condition. This one's mint state 66 through PCGS. All right, and this one sold for $26,400. So that bump up from a 65 to a 66 makes this thing worth like 10 times more than your average standard coin. And again, truly marvelous coin, one that I would love to own in my collection in like AU. But this mint state one right here is a great, inspiring example of a coin that a lot of people look for. So that's the number 4 coin. The number 3 coin, believe it or not, is a coin that probably you guys wouldn't expect to be on this list. Okay, primarily because it's another Kennedy half dollar. Yes, we have a Kennedy half dollar that made it into the top 3 of my all 20th century half dollar list, and this coin is rad and bad. This is a 1967 special mint set Kennedy half dollar. This one is graded NGC mint state 69 ultra cameo. I think the funny thing that I wanted to notate on this one, oh, by the way, it only sold for $31,200. Yeah, right. That's chump change. I have that in my couch cushions if I look around. Not really, but it just goes to show you, this is a coin that you pull out of an $8 SMS set. And the thing that's pretty funny is NGC notated this as a mint state coin when it probably should have been an SP coin, a special strike. I know that's what PCGS would assign it. But anyways, there you go. Ultra Cameo, which is really tough to find on a special mint set coin. Believe me, I've tried. And this one, as gently and looking clean as it is, I was surprised that it sold for the amount of money it did. Obviously this is going to go into a high-end registry. And it's going to be the top pop coin. And I don't know. There's really not a whole lot else to say about this except that it is a modern bomb. It is phenomenal. $30,000 for a Kennedy half dollar is, yeah, quite frankly, it's unheard of. But in any case, congratulations to the seller buyer on this one. That is a marvelous example. So we have a couple final inclusions in here. Okay, the number 2 coin on the list is going to end up being this 1961 proof Franklin half dollar. This one is an NGC graded proof PR 69 ultra cameo. Again, this is one of those coins not difficult to find with a cameo contrasted surface, but to find one in anything above 67 is it's not impossible, but it should be, as evidenced by this coin that raked in 33,600 bones. A lot of money for this one. So our number 1 coin has to usurp quite a nice crop of other coins, and this one certainly does the trick. Okay, it's an all original 1918S Walking Liberty half dollar, PCGS graded mint state 66. Of course, this is another early dated beauty, rare in this grade, rare in anything mint state, obviously. This one sold for $57,600. It beat the number two coin by 24,000. That's quite a margin. Yeah, this one has a low survival rate of mint state coins. A lot of them are in that, kind of really worn down AG to VG condition. So that's kind of like the availability of that coin in that grade. But aside from that, truly a marvelous looking coin, and one in which that, if another one came to market, it might be 5 years later down the road. These don't pop up that often, and usually it's going to be a coin that has sold at auction previously. So, anyways, what I tell you, did you guys enjoy that? Kind of like a different variety of coins rather than just talking about Kennedys. Kennedys are fun, don't get me wrong. I just wish there was more kind of the business strike, high grade bombs in there. But nothing wrong with a couple $30,000 proof coins. Actually, one of them, and the other one's just 10 grand. But hope you guys enjoyed this list. Stay tuned for my all like big time top 10, 20, whatever I'm gonna do. I'm still kind of weighing, which direction I want to go on and how many coins. That'll be coming up here probably end of day today. And, the best way you can support me, as always, mash on that like button. That'd be phenomenal. If you haven't subscribed, yeah, this is the kind of stuff we talk about. My videos have been long lately because I have a lot of information to give. And, I am on Facebook and Instagram, soon to be Twitter, I guess. One day, someday. Anyways, that was a lot of fun. Stay tuned for the next Top X video. And again, I'm your host, Blue Ridge Silverhound. Thank you for all the support. You guys have a wonderful afternoon, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.